In all of our lives, we put ourselves last, and we feel like everything we say isn't being heard, and everything that we do isn't good enough. And so this brings me to the point of knowing your worth and knowing your voice matters. In my life personally, I have felt unseen and unworthy, and I've had to go through the struggles of understanding that my voice matters. This topic is really personal to me because it's the tool in my book that is called Your Voice Matters. For 7 years of my life, I didn't speak at all. I had no voice, and I struggled with selective mutism, which is a form of anxiety. And so this brings me to the point that in all of our lives, we feel this sense of unworthiness and this emotional root that has been planted into our minds and into our hearts at an early age that tells us that we are not worthy of being seen or heard. And so we go out to the world and we try to do everything in our power to feel good enough, but everything that we do just doesn't seem right. I believe that you too have gone through that. You have felt unworthy. You have felt crushed in your heart because a man or a woman put you down. You have felt like your parents just don't get you. And you have felt like the world is watching you and everything you say isn't good enough. And this sense of I want to be heard, I want to be good enough, I want to be respected, I want to feel beautiful, I want to feel loved, it's just not there. And so what I do when I feel nervous or unseen or unheard is I just say to myself that I choose to speak my truth. I choose to not let other people put me down. I choose to stand up for myself, to rise up to my fullest potential and really hear myself, connect to my truth. You know, for a long time I felt like I wasn't good enough until the point of being in high school and the whole world came crashing down in front of my eyes. And I was depressed and I had nothing to hope for until I finally stood up for myself and realized that this is the life I want to live and I want to be happy. And so it brought me to the point of understanding that I do matter and everything I say is good enough. And I think that I truly believe that you too have gone through that. So stand up, shake off everything that doesn't serve you anymore, and connect to who you really are. And every time you feel unseen or unheard, just come back to that place of truth where you put your hand on your heart and you take a moment to yourself and you tell yourself that I choose to speak my truth. And I am powerful and I'm beautiful just the way I am. Remember, you have a voice, and it's time that you rise up to your fullest potential and you hear your voice for the first time and you know that it matters.